Hello guys, I'm Audrey and welcome to my November book haul video. So when we look back on all the videos that I uploaded so far, now there are 2 book haul videos, 1 wrap-up video, and 1 let's talk about video. And this is going to be my 3rd book haul video. Some people would say that I have a book buying problem. Let's talk about all the books that I got in November. The first book on my book haul pile is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I've been wanting to read this book for quite a while now, and I think the trigger moment for me to actually buy this was when I saw the trailer of the film adaptation of this book on Tumblr, and a lot of people like raving about it and stuff. I haven't seen the trailer so far because I didn't want to spoil myself, and I wanted to read the book before. And I'm super excited because last month I read The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness, and I really loved it. I really loved his writing style, and I really liked the way how he writes mental illness, or how he includes it into his books. And from what I've gathered so far is that every book that this author wrote has some sort of like mental illness or issues about it, mental health issues involved in his books. And so I'm super excited to read this because I think the way he portrays them in his book and his writing, everything is really authentic. So I'm really looking forward to this because so many people just say good things about it. The next book that I got is The Infernal Devices Clockwork Princess, the manga. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. So, I read The Infernal Devices a bit over 2 years ago, and I was completely in love with it. And I still am. In my opinion, I think it's like this trilogy is one of the very rare instances where I approve of the love triangle, where I say, okay, it's fine, you just be, I just want you to be happy, I want you all to be happy, okay? Be all happy. Normally, if I read love triangles, I'm just getting, sometimes it's really obnoxious and really tiring to read them, because they don't really have like, I just don't really like love triangles. I think they're distracting from the plot and everything. So yeah, either way, I absolutely adore Clockwork Princess, and when I got it, I immediately read it, and I think I read this in a day, I think, or a couple of hours, not even a day, just a couple of hours, because it's really easy to get through mangas because there are lots of pictures and little text, but still it's awesome. It's great. I love it. I'm really happy that I got it. The next book was a pre-order, and I was so excited for this one for, more than a year now. And that is Winter by Marissa Meyer, and it's the last book of the Lunar Chronicles, and it's huge. As you can see, it's 827 pages. It took me 3 weeks of November to get through with this, and it was amazing. I think it was a perfect ending to the whole like series. This is like, it's the 4th book. So there was like a lot going on throughout 3 books already. But what's happening here is like so much more than just one of those books. Because everything that was like, led up before is all ending here. All the loose ends are going to be tied here. I just love the Lunar Chronicles. And whenever someone asks me for recommendations, I always say Lunar Chronicles because, I mean, every book is another retelling of a well-known tale, and that's like something I love so much. And Marissa Meyer's writing is so good. Like, I absolutely get lost. Sometimes I really get lost in her writing because it's so good, so really good. Next books that I got are the Dustland trilogy by Myra Young. I hope I pronounced it right. Yeah, I've been wanting to read this for quite a while now because it's dystopian and I love dystopian. It's YA. I also love YA. It's been on my TBR for quite a while now. And then I saw that all those 3 books were quite cheap on Amazon. And I'm a sucker when it comes to cheap books. I mean, look at my book haul videos. Seriously, guys. No, I don't have a problem. I don't. Yeah, but yeah. So I got it. And the thing is, this is a fake sticker. Wait. Oh, here's another fake one. Oh, the 3rd book. Also fake stickers. Why do you do this? Why do you put fake stickers on it? You destroy the covers. Why? What makes you hate people so much that you put fake stickers on books? The next book that I got was The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. In case you also watched my October book haul video, you know that I purchased the 2nd book of this this series, and yeah, so I waited until that one was also cheap, and then I got it. And yeah, but you know, from what I gathered on Tumblr, from all the spoilers I accidentally read and saw, I actually know like every character of that book. I know with who like people ship who with who, and yeah. But I'm super excited to start this because then I'll be finally like, oh, nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you, and I know that you're going to be shipped. But oh, you, yeah. I got Goddess by Josephine Angelini because it's the 3rd book of the Star-Crossed series that I bought last month, and yeah, I really want to read them, but I just can't pick them up because I didn't have the 3rd book so far. So Ashley from Sparky Loves Books, she just texted me like immediately after she saw my video, my October book haul video, and she was like, Audrey, didn't I tell you that Star-Crossed is about Greek mythology? Because it's about Greek mythology and you love it, so it's Greek mythology. And I was like, I know, I think we talked about this before, but I wasn't 100% sure, just like 99% sure, and like this 1%, I wasn't, you know. So I cut that, when I edited the video, I cut that part out where I said this about Greek mythology because I wasn't really sure. But then she said, just wanted to make sure, it's Greek mythology, Audrey, Greek mythology. It's like, okay, good, I got it now. So, the Star-Crossed trilogy is about Greek mythology. Read it. If you like Greek mythology, you know. Just saying, don't want to pressure you. But, you're happy, Ashley? I said it. Okay, so since we are on the topic of Greek mythology, these are the books that I got next. The Abundant trilogy by Meg Cabot. But the thing is with the 3rd one, it's this weird plastic, and it's from San Mateo County Library. So wherever that is, thank you for providing me with this beautiful book. It looks amazing, and I mean, how many people can say that they legally have a library book at home that they bought? It even says young adult. But I mean, you know, besides forgetting to bring the books back, who can say that they have them? I can. The next book that I got was Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. And this is a love story. And from what I still remember, it's something about, I think, a man or a guy who is handicapped. Okay, so from what I still remember, from what I heard, what other people said about this, and what I still remember from the summary, it's going to be really, really sad. Really, really, really sad. But a love story. And when it comes to contemporary, that's the thing I'm for. The more it wrecks me, the more beautiful the story is, probably, you know? Always with books. If it wrecked me in the end, it was amazing. So I'm really excited to start this, because it's also going to be in a movie, and I always love film adaptations. So yay! The next book is one of the books that I found in a Strand bookstore when I was in New York, and oh, that was a wonderful day. Like, I went through the young adult section, and I swear I had this huge of a pile when I came back to my cousin who waited for me. I felt bad for her because I was gone for such a long time. I don't even know how much, but I felt sorry, I know. And yeah, the thing was, that were just books that I knew about and I've been wanting to read for such a long time. But I also stumbled upon books that I have never seen before, and the thing I did was I took pictures of them, and then I added them on one of my countless Amazon wish lists. And one of those books that I found there was Forevermore by Cindy Miles, and it's short, and I just stumbled upon it because of the writing. I thought the font was really pretty, so I added it, and it's about a girl who moves from I think North Carolina to Scotland because her mother remarried, and there she lives in a castle, and there is this really hot ghost that's haunting it, and she might fall in love, and there's some mystery and stuff. Okay, so the next book is also one of those books that I saw at the Strand bookstore, and then, took pictures of it and deciphered the spines and what it said, and then added on Amazon. And that is Uninvited by Amanda Maroney. I don't know, sorry. I don't know why. I think it was still from thinking about Forevermore when you knew it was about a ghost. I thought that this would also be a ghost story. I couldn't have been more wrong. I mean, I was so excited because there are not many ghost stories I read so far, and yeah, I mean, most of ghost stories are like from Goosebumps, that books, or that kind of thing where it's going to be spooky, and those ghosts are always bad and stuff. So yeah, I was super excited to have like a YA, like I was so excited to have a ghost in YA. It's about a girl, and her name is Jordan, and her ex-boyfriend killed himself. And yeah, she was always like kind of this party girl, like abusing drugs and being drunk all the time and hooking up with guys and everything. And yeah, since he died, he appears at her window, and he pleads her to let him in. And so she has to decide for herself if she wants to let him in or not. So, okay. I thought it would be like this super romantic kind of thing where the guy kills himself and he's like, I regret everything that I put you through, and now I'm a ghost, and I can't find peace because just knowing what I did to you. I don't know, something like that. I know he's like wanting to come in to apologize, and that kind of thing. I thought it would be something kind of romantic but also devastating and stuff. Turns out, it's a vampire story. Vampire. Freaking vampires. I mean, I could have guessed it. I mean, look at the V in Uninvited. It's thing with blood. It's like a tooth where you know blood is still dripping off, and I mean all the signs of him being a vampire, and I didn't see it because I think like for all the vampire stories I've read so far, I mean Twilight and Vampire Academy and the Mortal Instruments. All those vampires are not the classical vampires that you know of. So like this sign, like she has to invite him in. It's vampire, and I thought it was ghost. Oh my god, that was super disappointing. I read that book when I had to take a short break from winter, and I read that book in a couple of hours because it's just 200 pages long. The font is really big, and like I said, it wasn't really emotionally involving, so it was easy getting through with it. But I was so sad because I was so ready for a ghost love story with remorse and all that stuff and redemption, whatever. It was vampire. Freaking vampire story. I didn't see. The last two books that I got in November. It's actually a trilogy, but the third book hasn't arrived so far. And that's Shades of Earth by Beth Revis. I don't know, sorry. And to be completely and brutally honest with you, I'm not even sure what these books are about. But I bought the whole trilogy. Anyway, someone on Tumblr raved about this, and I only remembered something with space or, you know, future kind of thing, and I was like, getting it. So I've been wanting to get them a while now. And then they were cheap, and then I was like, you know what, gonna get them now, you know. But so far, everyone who has read it on Tumblr raved about it, so I'm pretty sure that I will like it, you know, just because it's about space. Future. Those are all the beautiful books that I got in November. And of course, I'm super excited to read them, and yeah, maybe make videos about each individual book. We'll see. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, maybe give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more of my videos. That would be awesome. Yeah, so if you have anything to say about those books, want to know more, or just want to leave some random comments, or want to talk about Star Wars with me, go ahead and comment below. I will be more than happy to respond, because it makes me always happy to see that people are taking their time and actually comment on my video. You're awesome! Everyone who watches, everyone who gives it a thumbs up, everyone who reblocks the post on Tumblr and likes the video, you know, thank you so much for taking your time to watch me talking about books, and yeah, you don't know how much that means to me, seriously, a lot. So, I hope you liked it, and I wish you a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, night, and whatever time you're watching this and whichever time zone you are in right now. So yeah, see you around. Bye. But I know it because of Tumblr and because people on Tumblr are like crazy about it. I'm like, okay, good. You know, whatever. Make me love that person and then just rip my heart out. I mean, books don't do any difference to it, right? Don't assume things just from the summary. Don't. Don't have expectations if you don't know the book. If you don't know what's going to happen. Just don't. You will confuse vampire signs with ghosts. It's a freaking vampire story. And I thought it was about ghosts. And I read it as a ghost story in the beginning. Until she said the V word. Vampire. And then I was so disappointed. I can't get over it. And now comes the hard part after doing my book haul videos. Getting all those books back into their places. Yes. I don't like it. It's so much work and I'm losing it. I'm losing.